Shigenori Murakami performs these rituals daily, just as 6 generations of his family had done before him. He makes offerings to his ancestors and invokes the Virgin Mary, in a simple act that combines elements of the Shinto and Catholic faiths. He recites part of St. John's Gospel in Japanese. His ancestors performed the same rituals for centuries, but in secret. Murakami still keeps their tiny bronze statue, which looks more like a Buddha than the Virgin Mary, out of sight in a box. There are no crosses or other Christian icons.
This is the Maria Canon. Hidden Christians address their prayers to the statue as if it were the Virgin Mary.
Japan's shogun rulers banned Christianity in the late 16th century, expelled Jesuit missionaries and forced converts to renounce their faith or face execution. But some refused to turn their back on Christianity. They hid their sacred objects and shared passages from the Bible by word of mouth. When the ban was lifted 3 centuries later, about half of the hidden Christians joined the established church. Others refused to follow suit, choosing to continue the secret rituals devised by their ancestors. For modern-day devotees like Murakami, that means regular visits to the hills overlooking Nagasaki.
Since they were hidden Christians, they couldn't carve a cross into a tombstone and just had to follow Buddhist traditions. Even today, there are no crosses.
Nearby are several large makeshift tombstones. Nothing's written on them, not even a name or date. They mark the spot where the hidden Christians laid their fellow believers to rest.
These people were buried here when Christians were being persecuted.
As the head of the local community of believers, Murakami comes here to pray.
If I join my hands like this, it is the same gesture that's used by Buddhists, but hidden Christians cross their thumbs and pray like this. This is how they prevented anyone from finding out that they were hidden Christians.
The secrecy is no longer necessary. Japan's Christians have been able to worship in the open since 1873. Modern-day hidden Christians meet in public 3 times a year. Today, they've gathered at Karematsu Shrine in the middle of the forest to hold an ecumenical ceremony. Standing next to Murakami are the local leaders of the Catholic and Buddhist communities. Each group is given the opportunity to practice its faith in front of the others. They include the hidden Christians, who make offerings and pray.
Until recently, my family used to hide when they prayed. Thanks to Mr. Murakami, we can now practice here openly.
Japan has Shintoism, Buddhism, and Christianity. The 3 coexist, there's no problem. It's a sign of how tolerant Japan is.
Pope Francis's visit has been highly anticipated. In Tokyo, this bishop helped prepare to welcome the pontiff and even reached out to hidden Christians.
We Japanese Catholics have been greatly influenced by the hidden Christians. When freedom of religion was declared, it was thanks to them that Christianity spread all over Japan. They are our roots.
Now the Catholic Church is hoping to forge links with this aging community of barely 1,000 followers. Though they no longer face persecution, today's hidden Christians face a difficult choice: merge with established religions or go it alone and risk seeing their faith die out.